Welcome back to a special episode of She Smokes Too. We are here at our El Reloj Cigar Factory in Ybor City, and we are hosting a fun group of ladies. They're called the Women of PCA, and I am here with Desiree Sylver. I'm going to let her introduce herself in the name of her shop because it's so unique that no one will forget the name of the shop. So.
Well, I don't have a shop.
Oh.
I have a cigar brand called
brand. Okay.
Yes, Drunk Chicken Cigars. We are in over 400 shops across the U.S. in 5 countries.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So how did you come up with that name, Drunk Chicken? You were telling me earlier, but it's a fun story.
Well, my husband and I had a small chicken farm. And our friends came over and we were hanging out and they said, hey, you should name this place a Drunk Chicken. Look at your chickens, they're drunk. And my husband and I thought it was funny. So we bought a plaque that says, welcome to the Drunk Chicken, where we smoke cigars, drink whiskey, and we're living a dream. And fast forward about 2 years later, when we decided to do a cigar brand, we decided to make the cigar brand about, everyday life, hanging out. And what we did was hang out at the Drunk Chicken. So we decided to call it Drunk Chicken Cigars.
That's awesome. Very memorable. That's very
you.
cool. And how did you guys decide to start your cigar brand in the first place?
Well, it wasn't really meant to be a cigar brand. We travel a lot. We love to travel, and we were in Florida, and we ran into a group of rollers who told us that they can roll for us. Any cigars that we wanted. So I thought, hey, let's roll some cigars for us, because we smoke all the time, the two of us. And so we rolled our 5 blends that we felt were best suited our palate, and those ended up becoming our first 5 cigars. We ended up buying 100 cigars each of the 5 blends, numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the rest is history.
Wow.
We never planned on doing anything but smoking cigars, and so that's why we named it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we know what to reorder when we get low.
So it was just for you guys and your friends at first, and then it just kind of
blossomed into because our friends would go, hey, what are you smoking with the number 1 on and number 2? They say, hey, have a cigar. We just created these. They, oh, you really should sell these because these are great cigars. And here comes Drunk Chicken Cigars.
Awesome. So are you guys in brick and mortar only? Are you online? Or kind of mix of
We're both.
Okay.
Brick and mortar for wholesale. So the shops sell, but we are online retail for anybody that is not close to a brick and mortar that you can get it. So drunkchickencigars.com.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Have you heard about the chickens in Ybor City? I feel like it's a perfect. You have to get some content with these chickens.
I have been to Ybor plenty of times.
Oh, you have? Okay.
And I want to touch the chickens, and then my husband's like, no, I don't think you can do that here, but I love chickens. So, Ybor is one of my favorite places to visit because of all the chickens. I feel like home.
Yeah. I feel like you fit right in with all the chickens there. Yeah, they're a protected class. They were brought here by the cigar rollers that came up from Cuba and from down in the Keys.
Uh-huh.
And they brought them with them, and then some of the chickens got loose, and then all of a sudden they had all these wild chickens in Ybor, and now they're a big part of Ybor's culture. We have a chicken rescue across the street, and if there's injured chickens, one of them gets hit by a car or something, he'll go get them and rehab them.
That is so nice.
Yes.
Chickens are special, so I'm not going to make this about a chicken show, but chickens are special. They are very smart. They are very social animals. Mm-hmm. They can recognize up to about 100 people. So anytime I went outside to hang out with them, they gathered around like we were old best friends. And that's where I smoked my cigars, on my swing, and the chickens would sit on the swing next to me, around my feet. I had one little bantam that used to sit on my shoulder anytime I came out. I love that life.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Unfortunately, when we moved from the D.C. area to Fort Myers, Florida, we just have not had the opportunity to get them back yet.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but it's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming. Definitely.
More drunk chickens are on the way.
Yeah, they're our pets. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining me. This was really fun, and you guys have a great agenda for this week, and I hope you enjoy Ybor City, and thanks for coming.
Oh, thank you for having me, and it's been really great, and I look forward to this week.
Great.
Thank you.